Motihari, Principal, Arya Vidyapith Motihari, and I once again welcome all the students of class 10. Now before I come to the lesson for today, you see I've changed the format. Many of you have been complaining that you're not able to see my handwriting on the whiteboard, so I thought of using the projector today. Now this is clear? Better? Good. So on that good note, let us begin. Now today we have another chapter from the book Footprints Without Feet, and the name of the chapter is The Midnight Visit. Okay? This is chapter 3 in your book. Clear? So, The Midnight Visitor by Robert Arthur. Now, Robert Arthur is an American fiction writer, okay? And he has written many tales, many stories based on detectives and, secret agents and spies and so on. So, mystery stories have been his strong point, okay? So, Robert Arthur has written this story called The Midnight Visitor. Now, this particular tagline, a spy tale with a twist. Now, a spy tale with a twist is not there in the book. This is my own edition. Why have I written a spy tale with a twist? The reason is quite simple. Because it is a tale, which is a story. It is a story of a spy. Alright, spy. का मतलब है जासूस. So it is a story of a spy and a story which has a twist in the end. Alright, so I have added this tagline and it is a spy tale with a twist. Now today we will do the first part, alright, part 1. Part 1 of the story called The Midnight Visitor by Robert Arthur. Okay? Good. So let us begin. Now, you see, these are the three main characters in the story. Clear? The first character is Ozable. Ozable is a secret agent. And you see, he is a rather unusual secret agent. See? He is fat, very fat, and you'll find it in the book. He is also described as a very unromantic secret agent. Not a very smart and dashing secret agent. Okay? You might remember Salman Khan playing a secret agent in the film Ek Tha Tiger. You remember that film? Many of you, I'm sure, have watched the movie Ek Tha Tiger. He plays a secret agent. Okay? A spy in that film. Now, he is no Salman Khan. Alright? This man called Ozable is a spy. He is a spy. However, he is no Salman Khan. He is fat. He is bald. Okay? And he is somebody who does not appear to be a secret agent. Right? But that is the writer's intention. He does not want to portray, he does not want to show Ozable, who is the main character in the story. He doesn't want him to be a dashing person. I'll tell you why a little later. Okay? Alright. The second character in the story is another secret agent called Max. Right? Max is another secret agent. Now the two secret agents work for different agencies. Alright? So he works for one agency, he works for another agency. So the two are rivals. Right? They're not friends. friends, they are rivals, they are competitors. Okay? Alright. And the last character is a young writer called Fowler. Fowler is a young writer who is a friend of Oswald. Okay? So Fowler, this man, Fowler, a young writer, is a friend of Oswald. Clear? Alright. Now moving on. This is a general introduction to the story. This is a story full of fun and some thrilling moments with a twist at the end of the tale. So, this is a story which has a lot of fun, okay, and some thrilling moments, okay, some moments where you get the thrill, you get a lot of action and suspense, and it also has a twist, an unexpected ending. Alright? Okay, point number 2. We often have a romantic appearance of a secret agent or spy in our mind. Now you remember, a moment ago I told you that the writer of the story did not want to portray Oswald as a typical handsome secret agent. Now this is the reason. Listen to me carefully. We often have a romantic image of a secret agent. A spy has to be dashing, a spy has to be very well built, right? Very handsome. Now, here, this is what the writer wants us to contrast. Okay? He sees a difference of perception. See the difference of perception. We think that a secret agent has to be very dashing. See, for your convenience, for your understanding, I have added these pictures. See the picture here? He's a very famous Hollywood star who has acted in James Bond movies. Have you heard of that? James Bond? Have you heard of him? He's a very famous British secret agent. Okay? So, this is an actor who has played James Bond in many movies. Alright? And these are merely sketches. But they show you, the typical image of a secret agent. Right? A man with a hat, okay, and a cigarette. And here, a man with a gun in his left hand. Very dashing, very handsome. However, remember, Oswald is none of these. Okay? He is none of these. Okay? So, however, what a secret agent needs most, this is very important. What a secret agent needs most is intelligence and presence of mind. It is not his appearance which is important. What he needs, most importantly, is intelligence and presence of mind. Why does he need intelligence and presence of mind? Because his life is constantly in danger. You agree with that? He's constantly playing with danger. Alright? His life is truly filming. Alright? It is very cinematic. It's like a cinema, like a movie. He's constantly playing with danger. And he can save his life if he manages to have his wits about him ever. A secret agent can only stay alive if he has his wits. Now, what is wits? Wit is your ready intelligence. You see, there are two kinds of intelligence. Please try and understand. There are two kinds of intelligence. One, which is there, you sit and think about a problem, alright? And your intelligence, aapki buddhi, your intelligence helps you overcome that problem. You take time, you're relaxed, you're not tense, you think about a problem, you resolve the problem. Okay? That is intelligence. However, there is something else called ready intelligence. Ready intelligence. It means that when you are tensed, when you are in danger, can you think quickly? Can you think fast? Can you resolve your problem at that very moment? Do you have such kind of intelligence? If you do possess intelligence which helps you immediately face a problem, then that is called wit, which is presence of mind. Alright? So a secret agent must have presence of mind, or his wits about him. About him here means around him, with him. Because if he's in trouble, it will immediately, his ready wit, his ready intelligence will immediately help him resolve the problem and put him out of the danger zone. Is that clear? Okay, so a secret agent may not be as handsome. However, a secret agent must have ready intelligence or wit about him ever, always, because that will help him come out of a danger zone. Because a secret agent constantly plays around with danger. Is that clear? Alright, now moving ahead. Main points of the story. Now this story is set in France. This is the story, okay? The Midnight Visitor. So the setting of the story is in France. Paris, is the capital city of France. So it is set in Paris. Fowler, as a writer, thought possible a secret agent would be slim and handsome when he meets him at a small and gloomy French hotel room. So Fowler is a friend of Orzabal. Now when he meets Orzabal, he thinks that he should be somebody who is very slim and handsome and well built and very tall. Okay? However, he finds him to be rather fat and bald, alright, and not handsome at all. See? This is what I showed you, right? This is also. So Fowler is disappointed. Okay? So he meets him at a rather, small hotel, a gloomy, dark hotel in Paris. And Fowler sees Orzabal is a very ordinary looking person. Okay? However, Orzabal is short and fat and is not fluent in any language. So Fowler finds that Orzabal is short-heighted and he is rather fat, in fact very fat, and he can't speak any language very fluently. He speaks some languages, however, he is passable. Okay? Passable is very average. Okay? That is what Fowler finds. So, Fowler has a romantic image of a secret agent. However, on meeting Orzabal, he finds nothing in him that suits his own imagination. Alright? Okay. Orzabal understands Fowler's disappointment and makes fun of him. Now, Orzabal is a very witty guy. He's a very intelligent person. Alright? And he's humorous as well. So, he tells Fowler that, my young friend, I'm so sorry that you are disappointed. Right? Because what you thought me to be, I did not turn out to be that way. Right? So, I'm a rather ordinary looking person. And I do not suit your rather, romantic image of a secret agent. Alright? So he makes fun of him, saying that he isn't the kind of secret agent one finds in films. So he says, I'm not somebody who is cinematic, alright, in appearance. Not not somebody who would be possibly an actor, right? Surrounded by gorgeous beauties, guns, drugs, and wine. So what is, if you go and watch a James Bond movie, right, you will find this character, James Bond, about whom I told you a few moments ago. You find him surrounded by wonderful women, very beautiful women. And he's constantly, playing with his gun, he's fighting the goons, he's fighting the villains, and he is constantly having his drinks. Right? So this is typically a film setting. However, it is not true of Possible, who is a rather unattractive secret agent in this story. Okay? Alright, now moving ahead. Possible asked Fowler to cheer up. So Possible says, don't worry, my young friend, don't worry. There is something good for you in store. What is the good thing in store for Fowler? As he said, he would soon receive a secret document on missiles. So he tells Fowler that, look, my young friend, I'm soon going to receive a very interesting and a very secret document, a rather secret report on missiles. Okay? The document, Possible said, was one for which many secret agents had risked their lives. He tells Fowler, look, my friend, there have been many people in the past who have risked their lives, who have put their lives at risk because of this document. So this document is very interesting and it is also very dangerous because lots of people have put their lives at risk in order to have possession of this document, which is something on missiles. Alright? So, Possible claimed that this was such an important document that it may change the course of history. So Possible goes a step ahead. He says that this document, which he is going to receive very soon, and inside the hotel room, because somebody would be coming with the document, right? It is so important that it might change the entire course of history. इतिहास को बदल सकता है. यह इतना important document है कि इतिहास को पूरे इतिहास को बदल सकता है. So it is such an important document. All right. So there was thrill ahead. Possible gave some hope to Fowler. So Possible said that, look, my dear friend, you may not have found me very interesting or very attractive. However, there is some thrill in store for you. So that was hope to Fowler. Okay? Fowler, remember, is a young writer. So to him, thrills matter. Okay? He wants thrills in life. He wants mysteries in life. Okay? So he is more akin to thrilling moments. He wants thrills. Romanch usko bahut pasand hai. So Possible said, very soon you will have some thrills. Clear? Clear? Alright. Now moving ahead. Just as the two entered the hotel room, and closed the door. Alright? The two, meaning Fowler and Possible. The two entered the room in which Possible used to stay. So the two entered the room, and just as they closed the door, Fowler and Possible were shocked to find a man in the room pointing a gun at them. So the moment they closed the door, they were shocked that a man was waiting inside the room was pointing a gun at them. Okay? So, Ausable, this is Ausable, the fat and short man. This is Ausable, this is Fowler, and this is the man who was waiting in the room secretly. Okay? And Ausable recognizes this man. Alright? And he says, Max. Ausable recognized the man with the gun. You were in Berlin. You were in Berlin. You were not here in Paris. You were in Berlin. Now, Berlin is the capital city of Germany. Okay? So he says, you were in Berlin as far as I know. What are you doing inside my hotel room? How come you are here? I thought you were in Berlin. So what are you doing here? Why are you here? And why are you waiting like a thief inside my hotel room? Alright? Now, moving ahead. Max. Now, who was Max? Max was also a secret agent. I told you that before. Max was also a secret agent working for another agency. Now, he was also a secret agent who was working for another agency. He was slim. Now, see, Max. This is Max. Now, Max was somewhat, what Fowler thought to be a true secret agent. Alright? So, Max was slim, looked like a cunning man. Cunning meaning dhut. Chalak nahi, dhut. Okay? So, Max was slim, that is, he had a slim figure, he had a slim body, and he looked like a very cunning man. बहुत ही धूर्त इंसान जैसा उसका चेहरा था. And his looks were like a fox. Foxes are supposed to be very cunning, right? So he looked more like a fox. His appearance, his looks were like a fox. So Max now speaks. Max says, the report, Max said. So Max said, the report, which you, Ausable, that is, you here means Ausable, so which you will receive tonight concerning the missiles. So he says, that report that Ausable you are going to receive today or tonight, I want it. So he says, I want that report. It will be safer with me. He said, sly, S-L-Y, sly, the word sly means cunning. The same as here, cunning. So sly is another word is a synonym for cunning. Alright? It means बहुत ही धूर्त किस्म का आदमी, धूर्त किस्म का इंसान, उसे sly कहते हैं. So he said very slyly that it will be safer with me. Come on, Ausable, you don't deserve that report. I do. So that report should be mine. So I'm here to take away that report from you. So Max was waiting for Ausable because he wanted to take away that report on missiles by force. Okay, that is why he had a gun with him. Now, the question is, my dear students, is Max able to take away that report from Ausable? Will Ausable survive? Will Max shoot him in order to get that report? And what will happen to Fowler? Fowler is innocent. But will he also get killed with Ausable? All these answers will be given to you in the next lesson because we've come to the end of part 1. So this is till where we're going to do today. Correct? So, thank you very much. Thanks a lot for listening. has been a very interesting story, right? And the suspense is still there. The twist, remember, the twist of the tale is still there. So don't miss the second part of the story, which is, what is the name of the story? The Midnight Visitor by Robert Arthur. Correct? So until we meet again, thanks a lot. Be safe, be healthy. Bye-bye.